this. Let me do a little standing break. I'm so sore, dude. My body hurts. Oh my god, my arms. Oh my god. You know what's so funny is like you work out to, you know, like be more fit, feel better. But like, bro, I work out every week and I feel sore 24/7. Like what's going on? What's going on? When does the soreness end? I know I could do like a post-workout stretch, but then I'm at the gym for like 3 hours, man. Don't look at my ass. Exercise is bad for you. Am I drinking a Monster Energy? No, it's called an Arizona. You ever had one? It's like it's a green tea, I think, with ginseng and honey. Okay, let's see how much it moves when he's moving around. Yeah, it kind of does like fling back, huh? It's do I have to? Okay. Maybe we lower this to 5,000? Sure. I don't know what any of these numbers mean. Max angular velocity. Let's try maybe 3,500 because I'm pretty sure it's the angular velocity. I've only ever seen them in plastic bottles here in Germany. Oh, for us it's metal cans. Always metal cans. I don't think I've seen them in a plastic like big gallon, whatever the big one, but I don't think I've ever seen them in like a plastic bottle. Okay, brother, how do I make it so this doesn't close as... maybe we can look in here, actually, in the constraint. I know we set the target orientation. Is there like a max amount of... Oh, soft constraint stiffness. For the swing. Yeah. Angular plasticity. Am I making jiggle physics? Yeah, I'm making his jaw jiggle. I'm making it just to make his mouth move a little bit because I feel like it's kind of. Now when he walks around, he's like every step is his mouth moving around. Yes, man. Yes, we're so in. Oh, yeah, kind of. See? When he aggroes, what does it look like? I feel muscle pain after the gym when it's cold. Really? Dude, it's fucking hot as hell here. Well, hot as hell. Stop it. Like, he has a dislocated jaw. Kinda dislocated jaw, but I think it's more just to... Oh, going into slow-mo does not make this any better. Something about his face is not very scary looking. Is it because I lowered the resolution of his texture a little too much? Is it in like goofy territory now? We gotta bring it back up a little bit. No, I feel like that's not really it. Maybe it is just the eyes. Maybe we, but like, that's just 1020, that's 1024 for that. I think we gotta model his eyes. I think we got to give his actual... I think we got to give his eyes like an actual... like model. I don't think it could just be a flat texture. I think it's got to be like an actual eye socket. Yeah, I do think he needs like an actual eye socket. Could you add some water drips in his mouth so he leaves a trail of drool? I was thinking of making his mouth drooling, but like... the employee already has his mouth open. Everybody be having their mouth open in this damn game. I was thinking about it though. Some like drool coming out of his mouth I think could be great. Yeah, I think we gotta model his eyes. The thing is, the fur is a separate object. The reason being I can probably it's probably way easier to do LODs on. By the way, look at the triangle count of this fucking fur. It's 8,000 triangles. Jeez. I don't know what I'm doing with this. I think what I might do is I might make simpler versions. So we'll LOD it. And then at a certain distance, it just won't render at all. Because I think at a certain distance, you don't even see the fur anyways, so. How did I generate the fur? I watched a couple tutorials in Blender. There's a hair tool. But man, getting it to even look sort of okay was fucking difficult. And even this is like not perfect by any means, don't get me wrong. It was not easy. And I wouldn't say this is perfect yet. Trying to do anything else than polymodeling in Blender? Yeah, it fucking blows ass. Everybody be glazing Blender until they actually got to use the thing. How did I get 8K with quads? Well, glad you asked. 8K with slightly modified quads. So each quad is 4 quads. 4 quad. Because we had to add some curvature and stuff to it. Or I think we did. Pretty sure we did. Some of these don't look curved, but they are. We could probably just make them quads. Like could, honestly, to be honest, but yeah. I think he looks scary enough, I think. But his eyes, I think, is a problem. The thing that kind of sucks about that, though, is... why is encoding overloaded? Oh, Jovix. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new Blender file, I think, actually. How much does that curvature matter, and how much does 8K impact the performance? I don't think it'll impact it that much, but we'll, you know, we'll see. I should be able to just import the werewolf, even though it looks fucked up. Should be able to just import it. Why is it a pink box? I don't know why this imports really stupidly. Oh, it's because there's a fucking emission mask. You have your own Yandere toothbrush? Hey, don't get it twisted. This is very different from a toothbrush. Okay, a toothbrush is a tiny ass fucking thing. This is a whole ass like monster that like in your face. You know what I mean? I feel like it's two different worlds. I feel like it's two different worlds. You know what I mean? I feel like it's two different worlds. Is there a bad side for LODing everything? I think this is maybe just memory costs. Could be wrong. So, we have the eyes right here. Do we need the full-on eye socket as well? You can crossfade, however, I believe, yes, that does eat up a little bit of performance when you do that. So you really got to be, it really has to make sense for you to do that. Can you open his clone as his mouth? I made it so he has physics on his mouth at the moment. In the future, we'll probably want to do that, some of that stuff by hand. Yeah, a little bit of jiggle physics. So I'm thinking the eye socket. We probably want to bump this out. Is this entire thing mirrored? I can't tell. I don't think it is. Let's see how many eyes he got. He got one eye. Okay, this entire thing is mirrored. Could I, in theory, cut it in half? I think that might fuck with things. I'll just do this then. We'll go mirror on the x-axis. Okay, I'd like to mirror. Okay, I'd like to mirror on the I'd like to mirror on the x-axis. All right. It would appear that mirroring is not working. I thought about that lag a lot, but I do think we need a little bit of like the thing going over the sphere, you know what I mean? I'm definitely thinking of just slapping a sphere right here, but I do think we might need a little bit more, just a little bit more. Yeah, like an eyelid. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You got me. You got me. Why is this not, does the knife tool not work when mirroring? Is it the y-axis? Have I been doing the wrong axis? No. I think the knife tool just does not work. Okay. See, that works. It's when you move the... But using the knife tool does not work. Alright, I guess I'll just... Fuck me then, I guess. Blender moment? Real. Absolutely real. Now I gotta do the exact same thing to the other side. Oh, you've gotta be fucking me. Here's the thing, I can mirror this. I can cut half of it and mirror it. My concern is, will it keep the bone associations? Just do it twice for some asymmetry? All right. This is about to get real fucked up. That's okay with me. Let's see if the, nope. That's not even mirroring. This shit's all kinds of fucked up, man. This is all kinds of just, I don't know what to say about this object. So then we'll do this. Then I guess we'll just, okay, let's just, we'll eyeball this ourselves. Could be fixed in Blender 5X. You are on 432. Yeah, maybe it's the fact that I'm using an old version. Oh, hey, that fixed it. Okay, live unwrap is not live unwrapping. I've been lied to. I'd have to take correct face attribute. Holy shit. It's Jason Bourne. Good comms. It is not fixed in 5.x. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of guessed this much. You see UV factor for Blender might be something you can use for like more blocky stuff. UV factory. I have not. Do you have a link to that? Okay, so then over here, we'd want to maybe do another intrusion. Not like that. Not like that. Definitely not like that. Our intrusion is causing some fuckery, which is not fun. We could do an intrusion, collapse. Oh! That actually might be the topology. Nope. Maybe live unwrap? Nope. Okay. Okay, we're just going to do a very small inset then. And then what we can do, move it in. Move it in, global. And then individual origins, scale this shit down. Oh, you looking a little fucked up, my friend. Things are looking a little fucked up. All right, well. Only one way to go about fixing that, I guess, is to manually fix it. Because I thought all of this stuff would fix it. It does not. I don't even know what this edge is doing anymore. You're in the wrong spot, my friend. No wonder you're all kinds of weird. Whatever. Friendslop, eh? Oh, my shit. Because that's going to be, there's going to be a sphere here anyways, right? So, one big concern I have is how messed up is, what the hell? Okay, what if we scale all these to 0, pin that, then unwrap that? Pin, unwrap, rotate, guesstimate. All good. I think this already looks a little better having like an eye socket. I know it's not the best eye socket in the world, don't get me wrong. It's got some issues. It's got many issues. I also think doing the mirror is fucking me up. Okay. Okay, now we need the spheres. The actual eyeballs, which are going to be kind of, I guess, sticking out a little bit. I guess they'll be sticking out a little. So the biggest problem here actually, it won't even be that big of a problem. Do a cube. Oh, but that's not an eyeball. An eyeball is a sphere. Yeah, listen, man. Just watch and learn. Watch and learn. Watch and learn. It's all good. Watch and learn. Watch as the professional does it. Doesn't know what he's doing. Watch the professional. It's gonna be fine. Whatever. His eye's sticking out, if anything. That's very fun. Very fun looking. So now we'll apply the material. Then I will do a unwrap from view. Find where his actual eye is. And now we give him an actual eyeball. When you make it hire a professional, fuck that part. Just do it yourself. Hell yeah. Just keep doing it yourself. Hell yeah. What if we make his eye even larger? These eyes have unsettling potential. Oh, you're damn right they do. Damn right they do. This tiny detail will bring this to the moon. I feel like you should really make them pop out for the lulz. They're kind of already popping out a little bit. They kind of are a little bit. You know, they kind of be popping out a little bit. His eyes do be popping out. Would you ever make it so blood comes out of his mouth? If it fits the game, I will definitely do blood. 100% will do some blood. Okay. Should we maybe bring this in a little bit? That looks a little bit more scary. It's very subtle. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do link transfer mesh data. We are going to do vertex groups. We're going to do nearest face interpolated. We're going to do all layers by name. And then now this should have all the stuff. Very good. Then we can join that to the thing. Join that to the thing. I don't know what's going on with his eyes. Suddenly. I gotta do that again because I think I didn't zero out the scale. This also has a very weird rotation. I'm a little bit concerned. By a little bit, I mean I'm extremely concerned. Don't know if I want to apply that. I think I'll just leave that as is. Why is that breaking the UVs though? Hello? Yeah, hello? UV maps diffuse UV. That's why. The UV map was named something differently. Yeah, I was thinking foam can come out of his mouth. But, we'll see. Okay, so we're gonna see if this export works. God, he looks so fucking funny. He's got that eyeball thing where you're like inside of his head by accident. Everything's like fucked up. Yeah, he's got that going on. Okay, so now let's see if we can get this exported properly. I do see an empty object. I don't think we need to care about that. Stylized werewolf with eyes. Okay. We're gonna see if the import will work properly, because technically we didn't edit the the skeleton. So I think he should import just fine and have the eyes. The fur worked just fine. So I don't see why it shouldn't work. You know what I mean? We're just going to re-import. It's going to bring up a thing. That's fine. Let's bring up the eyes. All right. The only thing is he looks really funny in here without the material. I think that You know what? We got a little bit of a problem here. Some of the weight painting seems to have broken right here on that vert. Well, okay. Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is fucked up? I'm assuming it's the head. By the way, Divine, thank you for the raid, man. How are you doing? God, why is there a rib cage? God, the bone names for this are ass. Okay. I think I found the problem. You know, I think I might have found the culprit. think I might have found the culprit. It's wow, don't do that. That eyeliner, oh hell yeah. Newest eyeliner. You can purchase it now. It's $90 for like a tiny bit. Just for a tiny bit. There we go. Now we're good. Does he look creepier with eyes? Let's find out. Kinda. Yeah, he kinda does. He looks... He looks so... Yeah, you know what? You know what? It works. It fits the game, I think. You know what? He fits exactly where he needs to fit. He fits exactly in the right spot. I don't know why I slammed the table. Sorry, that kind of hurt my hand actually. I was thinking maybe we increase the normals a little bit. All right, let's see what you got, boss man. Yeah, he's kind of creepy looking. Yeah. I think he fits the bill. He's got the little physics on his jaw and everything. He's kind of, his mouth is going up every time he moves. He is in. We're so in. The dive is a bit stupid looking. Don't worry, we can work on that. Ow. Asshole. You try making the leap 2 times play rate? The thing is, it's working off of like his actual physics right now. That's the annoying thing. It works off of his physics, so I don't really know how to make him go faster. I don't know how to make him go faster without him flying too far and then falling off the train. It is quite floaty though. I think we're gonna have to make that an animation montage with motion warping. Do I code in C++? Sometimes. Sometimes. When I hate myself, sometimes. When I'm feeling risky enough. Increase air resistance and jump velocity? Like increases is gravity? Is it easy to learn for specifically UE? Something being easy or hard heavily depends on the person using it. So I can't really give a proper answer for that. For me, it's still challenging, even though I know a bunch of blueprint stuff and I know the engine quite well. Well, relatively well. Let's see. Input acceleration airborne. We could maybe change the gravity scale. Can change the gravity scale to 1.5. It's technically not correct doing that, but then we do check for leap, and then maybe we increase this by like 1.4. I'm curious how that's gonna look. Let's find out. Look at his jaw moving around. What are the monsters in the game? There's a little bomb that if you run by him or make noise, he wakes up, then runs at you and explodes. There's Employee 233, which is like a zombie version of the player. That feels less floaty. It's still a little floaty, but not as floaty. I feel like that's pretty good. What do you guys think? It's still a little bit floaty. Let's try 2x on this. By the way, this is kind of incorrect because he uses his distance as a multiplier. Which, as one could imagine. Yeah. Let's see. Gravity scale 2x. Let's see what happens. Wow. Okay, that's a little too fast now. Now it's like, I feel like he's going too fast. You literally cannot react to him leaping at you. I think it's a tad bit too fast. Tad. It's almost there. What did we do before? 1.5? Let's do 1.7. And then I guess the gravity scale will also be like 1.75. We did 1.4? Oh, oops. My memory not so good. Youch! Two is better. I think honestly, it's just the animation now. I think 2 is just too fast. You literally cannot react to it. Well, obviously right now the thing is you can't react to it too much right now anyways, but... What if we maybe increase his Z velocity? Does he look weird if he's like flying a little bit? Hello? Hey. Hello? Oh, hello. Yeah, I think the animation is the biggest thing right now. He headbutts us currently. He's cool. Let's put him over here. Here, I'll show you guys the other monsters. So we have employee 233. He just kind of runs at us. He's kind of like a zombie version of the employee. Needs to do some more texture work. A little bit more animation work would be good too. But I feel like I kind of want him to be not as crazy of a monster. Then we got Bomb Guy. He's a sleepy guy. If you run past him, then he wakes up. And then he starts running at the player. And it explodes. And that's about it at the moment. And then we got rats. Did you voice act the bomb dude? Yes, it's me. That's I. That is I. That is I. I think the big thing right now is not necessarily the speed at which he's going. I think 2x gravity scale is perfect. I think it's just the other stuff. I also think he should go into like a Wolverine pose. You guys know which I'm talking about? Where both arms are coming out? Alright, he's just exited the nav mesh. He's no longer in play. Hey, never mind. He's back. He's back in. He is back in the field. I don't want to make him too fast. Like, I'm okay with making him fast, but not too fast, because then... Like, Yeah, I don't want to make it too fast. Like, we could. Fuck it. Class defaults. Let's make it back so he's back to 600 move speed. The thing is, 600 I think is fast enough to go at the speed of the player. He do be kind of creepy, actually. Oh! I'm surprised when they're aggroed, they don't focus on the player. But that being said, he doesn't have any strafe animations. He just has forward animations. So doing a focus system would kind of suck. Do enemies focus on the player character in Repo? Oh, 100% Bri. We haven't even done like a sound pass on any of these dudes. We took some feedback, like we took some notes yesterday when we were looking at some things, and I honestly think sound is going to be a big... Sound is definitely going to be a big... It's going to carry a lot of the horror elements and really make things kind of come together. Like, yeah, animation, improve the animation. Yeah, do this, you know, whatever. Yeah, but... Do monsters focus on the player character in Repo? Some do, some don't, I think. They look directly at their target. Like, even do they have like side to side movement animations? Oh yeah, this is the part where a bunch of crazy shit starts happening. I don't know if they focus directly. This game's so ridiculous, dude. See, like that guy over there, he's technically not focusing at the player. But you guys said only some do. Some do? When they're about to attack, they look directly at you, but during movement, they rotate. That makes sense. It makes sense. Trying to look for a moment where there's a monster. But this video doesn't have the same thing as the other video where it shows me all the timestamps where people look the most. The peaks or whatever. Some monsters do area damage. That's true. It's true. Is this like the typical fucking music that you hear in a YouTube video? What game are we looking at? Right now, I'm just looking at Repo. I'm looking a little bit of gameplay from Repo. Because I'm just curious how monsters, what their behaviors are like. Maybe look at an all monsters compilation. This is with tips and tricks. Maybe I'll just mute it. I was like, damn, you made some crazy progress. Imagine, man. Imagine. Imagine if it was that easy. They chase after the shit you're carrying? That's crazy, dude. Dude, they're breaking it with a hammer. They just broke that door. Hmm. That's crazy. That's funny. Well, this is like a non-aggressive monster. Okay. Important thing about enemies is that they create fun gameplay opportunities. Yeah, that's definitely something I want to do here with the monsters. Is it just creates funny or fun situations, or there's. I think the biggest one is monster designs that have some intent. Brother, that's just the Slender Man from Minecraft. It's just the Minecraft Slender Man. Oh, this is such a funny item. Or a funny monster. I don't know if I could ever do something similar as this. I think this is so funny. Each enemy has its own behavior driven by some kind of unique heuristic that the player can learn by interacting with it. Yeah, I would agree. I think right now the problem is with our three monsters at the moment. The biggest problem is that it's just on a basis of, well, Bomb Guy's a little different because you can kind of sneak by him as long as you're not running past him. But Werewolf and Employee, right now, their behaviors are in such a way where you just run away from them. So I definitely would like to do something a little different for that. Definitely would like to do something a little different for that. Bomb Guy's like a Minecraft creeper. No, he just kind of he's sleeping. He's sleeping, and then if you run past him, then he starts getting angry and runs at you. So technically he hops up. I actually don't know why he's not hopping up, actually. And then he explodes, which can make you ragdoll. I think I know why he's not jumping up. His deal is he's sleepy. Yeah, that's his deal. But, you know, nothing crazy. It's not a crazy, like, behavior or anything like that. Where's the max grounded velocity? Okay, there we go. That's why. Now he should hop right back up. No windows. I do not want to update. A cat plushie item that scares the werewolf away, or a bone bait. That could be interesting. Maybe there's some sort of behavioral thing that you can do with a werewolf that like makes him run away and he starts whimpering like a dog or something. You can totally be fine as long as you don't make noise. Yeah, it's just a little different, which I think we would like to do for other monsters. I think some monsters it's okay to have basic behavior or just like run away and then hide. But I do think it would be good to have some more unique stuff, which I think is on our to-do list. We have some unique stuff anyways, I think. Where's our enemy list? Monster ideas. Landmine, which is not really a monster. The luggage mimic. This will be a fun one. So we have so right now luggages can randomly spawn in place of items as long as there's enough space. There could be a chance where instead of it being an actual luggage, it's a mimic luggage. And we'll do some little tells. Maybe it'll make a little noise. But it'll be like a luggage that can open up and it has a huge mouth and everything. Yeah. Have a room with some Bombi boys and you walk through the room trying not to knock anything over? Yes, man. We do need to do more physics objects that, like, if it falls, there should be some items that can, like, break. Because then those can create noise events. I think that was one thing in our research is that we don't have enough noise events that occur. Things that players could do, or mistakes, or items that can start making noise, and then that can start bringing monsters into that area. And also maybe creep out the players. So that could be like perfect little instances where we do stuff like that. Yeah, we even have a thing here. More monster behavior variety. Then we got a bunch of severity versions of jump scares or like sound music and whatnot. Cars that have fall pits. Yeah, so cars that have like pits that you could fall into and die. I think could be fun. I really do think we should make the train larger. Part of me is kind of thinking, what if we made like the cars larger and then we had less cars? Like I did think about that. I was like, instead of doing the smaller cars, what if instead of having 5 cars, you have 3 cars, but they're like, the trains are much wider? It would look weird. It would look a bit like that other game, because I know there was another game that I saw that was like a battle royale or something on trains. But I gotta find it. I think the narrow levels is part of the charm / theme. Yeah. Are the fall pits in the cars non-Euclidean, like you fall into the void, or is it more like you fall into the track? Good question. Good question. I feel like it would be falling on the track. But it would be cool if it was like void pits. Could be interesting. I have a question about the mimic. Let's say I found a mimic luggage and I correctly identified it. Is it possible for me to pick it up and throw it off the train without opening it? Good question. Because right now, my idea is if you pick it up, then it wakes up. We could make it so right now, the way that you open up luggages is by throwing it around. Maybe if you deal any damage to the luggage mimic, then he wakes up. Maybe that could be the deal for waking him up. So we could make it so you can still pick him up. But maybe, He only wakes up if he gets damaged or hurt. That could be one way of going about it instead. What's the duck used for? I don't know. To do this. I heard a door just open. I think I just saw the werewolf. I think I just saw his tail. Oh, someone's walking around. Ooh. The employee. Yeah, so... yeah, this area is gonna have like an amnesia style monster. So if you stay in the water too long, he's gonna fucking pull your legs underneath, and then you gotta do a little like QTE or something to get out, or a friend has to pull your arm out. Because your arm's gonna be fucking... you're gonna be like, whoa! So that's gonna be the idea for this car. The flooded laundromat. With a shark. Or whatever monster it's gonna be. There's the werewolf. Okay, there's no real way of getting away from the werewolf. You know what I mean? That's the problem right now. There's no way of getting away from this motherfucker. Could be a sound bait. You could throw it and it could squeak on impact, attracting monsters. Maybe. Could do that. They always ask me werewolf, but never how wolf. How wolf? How wolf doing? Yeah, so we're gonna have to balance the werewolf a bit, I think. There's gonna have to be some sort of way of balancing him. Maybe some different kind of behavior. Maybe like when he turns a corner, he turns really slowly around the corner. Maybe that could be the way that we do that. He has to like slow down and then run in. That could be interesting. And then he'll probably be stupid in that, like, if you hide immediately, he just won't do anything. He'll just get confused. Well, I'm gonna stretch a little bit. Oh, my back, dude. My back hurts. I think I fucked something up. I've made a grave mistake. Oh. The back is broken? Yeah. My body be broken. Sitting in the chair? No, it's because when I worked out, I did skull crushers, but I think I did way too heavy of a weight, so my form was not good, and I used a lot more of my back than I should have, like my triceps. So I ended up dying. When am I gonna get a standing desk? I don't know, man. I don't like buying things when the thing I already have is like not broken. You know what I mean? Like I don't know where I'm gonna put this gigantic ass fucking desk. Like where am I gonna put this desk? Like yes, a standing desk would be good. It's maybe good for my health, but now one upgrade I did make was my chair because the chair was getting kind of old, and you know that was a good upgrade. But for the desk, I don't know. Walkie-talkie. My partner made this. This is probably her 10th blender model ever. So, yeah, looking good. Right now she's working on a blunderbuss and... what's the other thing? Oh, and like a old camcorder. You like hold, a very old one. No, not blunderbuss, blunderbuss. Like the old fucking big gun. with a gigantic barrel at the front. Pink pixel. Oh my. Okay, that's kind of creepy. Can you stop doing that? Can you just walk through the door like a normal person, dude? I think his collision box is too big, so he literally cannot open the door. Okay, he's kind of creepy. I think he fits the bill. Except for the part where he does not open the door. That part maybe possibly might be problem. Now we have to do the debuff system because technically when he howls, our eyesight should decrease. Yeah, you're kind of creepy now. I think you are good now. Maybe the glow around his eyes is not very good looking. What if we increase the emissive intensity on his eyes? How did I make the jaw jiggle? Rigid body. Used a rigid body. I thought it just looked kind of funny. Adds a little bit of life to his jaw. A lens flare particle in the eyes would look nice. Ooh, that could work. I was thinking when he moves around, he has like a little like lag in his eye. You know what I'm talking about? Like a trail. Let's try maybe increasing the emissive intensity. Akira bike style? Yes. I think I know what you mean by that, yes. I don't think blinking would be good. Growling sound too, or something when he's close and staring. We got to do a lot of effects and like sound effects for sure. Like when you're staring at a monster, there should be some like effects on screen, like maybe chromatic aberration, maybe FOV, like, yeah. Emissive texture is funny. It's like 1 pixel. I know, dude. I know. It's fucking tiny, man. Okay, let's see if increasing the emissive intensity looks okay. My ass when I needed to test one thing. Yeah, let me just run to the back of the train and find this one monster who could spawn literally anywhere. Ooh, there he is. He's over there. Yeah, the emissive intensity I think is good. It's a good touch. Oh, the employee saw us. I don't think he can hit us on this table. I think we're safe. We are safe on the Star Wars window frame. His walk. We need to improve his walk though. Wait, what if his tail has a rigid body? Oh my god, I just thought of that. Would that be a rigid body though? This crackhead Karen walk is perfect. It is kind of funny. It is. Wait. What if we can you make a rigid body work from one bone to another? Papers are everywhere on the ground. It's super fire all over again. Yep. That's my only way of making details. No, we got to get more junk on the floor. You definitely do have to get more junk on the floors. You can do a chain. Let's see. Can I do a chain in here? I don't think I can do one with a rigid body. A chain of rigid bodies? I guess we could have multiple. So what is that called? Tail 1? Oh my god, how many tails are there? Tail 1 and tail 3? What the hell? I don't know if this is the right way of doing this, but... fuck it, we ball, I guess? Okay, hold on. Let's check this out in station 0, because I ain't about to... Oh yeah, he's got a little bit... Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Yep, that works just, that works, mighty well. Will the tile collide with environment colliders? Good question. I don't know. I think it should, maybe? Yeah, I think it should. That being said, we do want to change some of the constraints here. We want to add a little bit of stiffness to them. Actually, what I do want to do is maybe dampen them a little bit. So then that way, actually we don't really care too much about the twist. There we go. It adds a little bit more life to him. Oh! His face just doesn't look very scary enough yet. It's still not there 100%. I think it's just the fact that he's trying too hard to look scary. Give him pupils? I don't know if pupils would help. How do you feel about backseat developers in stream chat? It depends. When I'm looking for stuff, I'm okay with it. Otherwise, if I'm just working away, I usually, you know, I'll ask, right? Sounds would improve it. I think sounds would definitely help a lot. This is one of those weird moments where it's like a horror game. It's like, I know sound does a lot, but how much? I feel like it's more than 50%. I feel like it's 50% plus. Sound does a lot. Of course, some visual effects would help a lot too. I don't know, he just doesn't... He's scary, but also not. But I guess that's any monster. If you can stare at a monster, you know what I mean? I guess any monster could just stop looking creepy to some extent. Ow! Oh! You can't fit in here. Idiot. Oh! I have two ideas. Do you want the stupid idea or the scary idea? Hit me with the scary idea. This is the money gameplay loop. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. That was maybe it is. Maybe, I don't know. Too bad. Here's the stupid idea. Wow, I got scammed. Mods? Mods? Where's my mods? Mods? Jeez. If you look on Google, creepy pasta face, a common trope to make faces look way scarier, is a glowing ring as an eye. So essentially a black eye with a glowing iris and a black pupil. Glowing ring as an eye So essentially a black guy with a glowing iris and a black pupil. Maybe that's the ticket. Dude, these have... Oh, they do have pupils. Oh, he does have pupils. This guy's... well, that guy, you know, that guy. Well, you know, this guy? Yeah, you know, yeah, that guy. Maybe, maybe idea. Maybe possibly idea. Possibly idea, perhaps. What if you have voice loop when he chases you where he's like, wah, 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 wah. Wait, wah, 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 wah. Like, in what way? Wait, like wah, wah, wah. Check the Google image. Tell me those aren't creepy faces. I don't want to do this kind of research. I want to sleep tonight. Maybe we give him... I want to see if a pupil would look good. I want to see if giving him some pupils might look good. I don't remember. Does the diffuse have the emissive colors in it? Werewolf doing some backwards B-hop type action. He's going crazy on it. Oh, shit. It's in the diffuse as well. Oh, that fucking... Well, that just blows. That's fine. We can just... export... the... emissive. God, my computer's been fucking slow as shit lately. I think I need to, like, restart it and... I don't know. It has been bad. It's been slow and clunky and... Ugh. Maybe he has asthma? The bomb guy has asthma. Well, we need to put that work in, but... he's already got asthma. Hold on, let me do this real quick. Open. You need to download more RAM? Is that it? Is that the trick? I love how the emissive mask is literally just this. The funniest shit ever. I actually am going to save this because there's a large likelihood that we might want to revert it. Dude, my whole computer's fucking doing ass. Yes, it's ass. First of all, you need to download more RAM. Huh? Is what I have not enough? Maybe that'll look good. Why is that? That's not a circle, brother. That's like a hexagon or something. What the fuck is going on? There you go. It's a little better, I guess. Let's see how that looks. So we'll save this as... No, God. I hate this software. Dude, I fucking hate this thing. I hate this thing. I'll do emissive 2. What software is that? It's Affinity Photo 2. Affinity Photo 2. God, my fucking computer. It's even overloading my OBS. Dude, I need to... Yeah, I gotta change this shit. This is ridiculous. My computer's not even being fully used. Yeah, 50% memory. Something ain't right with my GPU. Something ain't right. I don't know what's going on, but something ain't right. I also hate supporting Adobe, so I get it. Don't get me wrong, I hate supporting Adobe too, but like, this alternative is not it. I'm sorry, this is not it. It's not it. Personally. You literally can't even see the dot. Oh, because it's too low res. Oh, no. Oh, no. The software free. I think they have a free version now. Now they have a free version. It's the tiniest dot for his eye. He's got the tiniest dot for an eye. It's a very, very weeny, incy wincy eye. He looks... Guys, I think... I think we gotta move it a bit forward. Guys, I think we gotta move him a little bit forward. My computer, man! All right, now how we looking? Not so good. Okay, what if we increase the resolution of the emissive? I guess. The pupils need to be larger? You think so? He did kind of look a little bit like a goat. I'm trying to hit file. I can't hit file. Thank you. Okay, there we go. We're good. Wait, did I scale up the pixel or the thing? Oh, I did. Okay, good. Why is that software destroying your PC? No, I think I gotta restart my computer. This shit's fucked. Even just opening up Google has been like really fucked. I don't know what's going on. Guys? I think I like the smaller iris a little bit better. Did I check my task manager? Yeah, the thing is like, there's nothing crazy using... This is what my computer looks like right now. I know OBS is eating quite a bit, but... I think I just need to restart my computer. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I got like a crypto miner on my computer now. You should try making the eye fully black with an orange ring inside of it. All right, let's try it. Let's try it. We'll do a version like that. Okay, and then we'll do mask. So you're saying something like that? Oh yeah, I guess I could see. Yeah, I guess I could understand that. Okay, let's see. I might have to also adjust the diffuse. It looks a bit more like that. I think we got to make the eye have a higher resolution because it's I also don't know if the glow around it works very well. But dude, this is 2K for an emissive material. That's fucking crazy. Which I guess, you know. I guess, I know, I guess, but let's reduce this. I hate how you click B and then it's like, oh, you wanted the eraser? No, motherfucker. I want the brush. Oh, did you want the eraser? Oh, did you hit B for eraser? How would you decide between UE5 or Godot? I've been trying to get into game dev, but I can't decide between two engines. I'd say just give both a try and then you'll feel it out. I'd remove all the glow around the eye, make the ring really pop. Yeah, I want to see what it looks like first with the lowered amount, and then we'll probably try fucking around with just... The problem is the base color has a bit of glow on it for some silly reason. Tell me that's not 10x scarier? I don't know. I think the problem is it's not looking directly at the player. So it needs to be like slightly in a different spot. Can I just move the mask? Oh, thank goodness. Let's try moving it a little bit in. Maybe, oh, okay, wrong thing. Selected the wrong thing. Oh, yeah, okay, select that. Yeah. Whap! I'd make the ring a bit thicker. What if we do it by hand? Thoughts? Bro's losing it with Affinity? This fucking program. I don't know why anybody could recommend this piece of shit. I'm sorry. I fucking hate this shit. Remember that Half-Life shader where the NPCs were always looking directly at the camera? That shit was creepy. Where We should make monsters like that that just look straight at the player. Like explicitly 100% at the player, always. All right. Let's see what you look like in the world. In the world. 5 million sound effects going off. Ow, my head. Try increasing the emissive texture after? Yeah, we might want to do that now that it's like much smaller. How would you make the eyes follow the player though if it's just a texture? If it weren't a bone, yeah, we'd have to do some sort of shader effect, but the problem is it's in the eyes in such a weird spot. We'd have to do like I think realistically we would just give it an entirely different material. So that the UVs are right in the middle, and then that would be... We could probably figure out a way of doing it. Hello? Okay. Alright. See you later then, I guess. Did you mind going away? Thank you. How are you looking? Yeah, you know, kind of scary, I guess. Yeah, pretty scary, huh? Pretty scary. Pretty scary, pretty scary. I guess that's the counter to the wolf. Just make him jump off the fucking train. What about some kind of big insect or something that climbs around the outside of the train? Oh shit. Now you're talking. Now you're talking my language. Sure, let's do 10. Sure, fuck it. The centipede monster. We have an idea for a monster that crawls into your mouth. And then you become a bomb. A proximity bomb. If you get nearby any of your friends, it starts beeping. And if you get too close, you explode. I want to get that. I want to get that monster in the game because I think that'd be fucking hilarious. The hell was that? Hey, big dog. What if I keep spinning in circles so then we can see what this area looks like while it's dark? Can you come up the staircase? Oh my god, you can. Holy shit. I kind of like how stupidly sporadic his movement is. What? What's the lore? You're an employee on a monster train, and you gotta keep it running. And, that's about it. Ow! Ow! Hey, man. Hey, man. Oh. Okay. If you try to avoid the enemies by hanging outside the cars, you're not entirely safe. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do, like, different kinds of monsters that go into spaces that you think are safe. Like, for example, I do want monsters that specifically crawl into vents. Like they'll crawl into a vent and maybe they'll like sit right here. They'll just be waiting for someone to come in. You know what I mean? This is our current crouching animation. Don't question it, please. So that I think would be great. That I think would be great. This game's coming together. It just requires 5 million fucking things to work. Bro, 2 burners? Oh my god. We cooking a full meal tonight. Yeah, the werewolf looks good. A couple little things we need to change, but... Please, sir. Aha! That needs to make, like, metal noises. Be the funniest shit ever. Alright. Ah, yes, the phone. The infamous phone. Life or death? See, he's kind of creepy, but not really. I'm curious how much the whole, like, FOV change and stuff when you're, like, staring at a monster, how much that'll help, you know what I mean? Like, I wonder if that'll help much. I need to pick up that can. Ow! Oh! That shit's more terrifying than werewolf? Oh my god, oh, dude, why? Watch it, man. You think so? Is there like a thing where it's like when you make a monster, like... when you design a monster, they just don't really look scary to you? Is that like a problem that artists kind of encounter? Uh-oh. I feel like this should be a monster that, like, should grab onto you. You should, like, grab onto you. But if you reduce the saturation of the scene so it feels less cartoony, more realistic, well, I'm okay with it kind of having a cartoony look a little bit. Oh, it thinks there's a second player. It might have been when I hit the button. You should have to shake him off. I feel like that'd be fun. He like grabs onto you. And then yeah, you gotta like shake him off. The thing is, I just gotta figure out, because that is on our to-do list, because we're gonna have some monsters that, one, they will physically grab onto you and take you somewhere, such as the chef. The chef will take you to the kitchen and turn you into a hot dog, and then he's gonna eat you. But we need monsters where it's like a different kind of grabbing where you can like fight back to get out. It'll be very interesting to get that working in multiplayer. It'll be very interesting. What if the zombie employee steals the eyeballs from a player? I think that would be, that was an idea where he like, yeah, the teeth, he fucking eats your eyes. What if you're still alive when he eats your eyeballs, but like you have extremely limited vision? Like a debuff. What if he maybe he steals one eye and then half of your screen is black? Oh shit. Because we have another monster idea where he like the splitter. Stage 1 is he grabs your arms and rips your arms off so you can't grab on anything. And then the second stage is he just rips you in half and kills you. All this enemy AI scarier than the ideas themselves. I know, I know. What about the legs? You could have a full nugget bean. We could do that. It's a 3-stage death. Yeah, honestly, I think that's the scariest thing with this whole project, Jay, for sure, is coming up with the AI. But the thing is, as long as we have a proper debuff system, which we do need to work towards, the buff and debuff system, I think it could work. It's just like as long as like you just have to keep it simple. I think we should just keep it simple. You should make it so when you die, you lose your limbs. I just think it'd be funny where it's like you see one of your friends who's dead, and you just see that they're missing arms, so you just know what happened. A splitter got to them, and then something else got to them. You know what I mean? It tells a story. It tells a very, you know, it tells a little story. I think that's what makes it fun. You know, one of your friends is missing an eye. Like the gnome burglars game where you lose limbs? I don't know which game that is. What if you lose one of your ears? Like you lose hearing? Do we have a monster that makes you lose your hearing? What was Locky the Loch Ness locker? Oh, Locky is there's a bunch of lockers in the game, and he'll spawn as one of the lockers, replacing it. And if you walk in the locker, he starts like hugging you and shit in the locker, and then slowly dwindling your health away. Yeah, that was Locky. Yeah, Locky. Then he starts appearing from above. Spider. It's a spider. Dude, monk, that's a funny idea, dude. You're talking about the you're talking about the shit, what was their names? I know exactly what you're talking about. The yeah, the soul suckers. They're the I forgot what they're fucking called. The Dementors, yes. The idea is he's saying you could have the enemies like in Harry Potter that suck the soul out of the beans, and then they start deflating and drying up. And then you can see when your friend is all shriveled up but still alive. No, Death Eaters are the bad guys. The bad guys. It's the Dementors. God, that would be so fucking funny. They get shriveled up like a fucking drink from like a drink, like a bottle, like a fucking squeezed. That would be fucking funny. Okay, but how do you get away from that monster? What's the trick to getting away from that one? Light? Ooh, light. Like flashlight? You gotta like flash your flashlight at him? I like that. I fuck with that. I think that's the first monster where your light would actually make them go away. I assume for the spider you have cobwebs. 100%. So the spider, the idea with the spider is, if we can even do this, he will spit a cobweb at you, get you stuck, and then wrap you into cobweb and then stick you onto the roof. It won't immediately kill you. It'll suffocate you instead. So a friend has to pull you down. Now, in single player, if a spider gets you, that's it. That's it. You're a goner. That's probably like just instant death at that point. I think it'd be interesting if you get stuck into a cobweb. You can like pull off the cobweb, you know? You can like look down, start pulling it off. I feel like that'd be kind of fun. Because in that way that you can like try to get away from it. I thought of that idea because you're squished bean in the vent shaft. The deformed model's a pretty nice comedic touch. Yeah, I don't know what the actual crouching animation is going to be. I'm gonna, for all we know, that could be it right there. It might not even fucking touch it. Who knows? We'll call this guy the Soul Sucker. They slowly shrivel into nothingness. Call them the Slurper. The Slurper. The Soul Slurper. The Soul Slurper. Sucks the life force out of the player and they slowly shrivel into nothingness. The player can flash a flashlight. Can flash a light at them to get them to go away. Oh, that makes it so it's like you have to turn on the lights in rooms, otherwise these motherfuckers come out. They're like a ghost. No, I think if the player dies, they just turn into like a fucking like eaten apple. They'll just look like an eaten apple. Like just I don't know what like I don't even know what's the best like way of looking at it, but they'll just they'll look like a jerky, like a beef jerky rod or something. I don't know what we could relate it to. Slowly shrivel into nothing. The player can flash a flashlight at them to go away. Yeah, like a dried grape. Exactly. Let's put that as a reference in here. Dried grape. Like a shriveled up grape. I feel like that should be even more like a raisin. Yeah, I guess that is a raisin, isn't it, huh? That's true. That is, yeah, I keep forgetting that a raisin is just a grape. Raisins fucking suck. I don't know. I don't like raisins. They're not for me. Is there anything else that's more shriveled up than a raisin, though? Air sucked out of bottle. I'm seeing some very odd crushed water bottle. Nah, whatever. I think I get the picture. It should be fine. I think future me will understand what the Soul Slurper is meant to be. Yeah, only appears when the players are in full darkness. Okay, perfect. I like that. We are going to have vent monsters. I don't know what they're going to look like. I do want to have a monster that goes into vents. I do want a monster that like crawls up the walls, definitely. Could be the spider, for all we know. Yeah. You could also have an enemy that literally bites chunks from the players. Could be good. What? So the thing I'm thinking about, if a monster can eat chunks out of the player, what would be the death state for the player? I guess if they get chunked 3 or 4 times. Just a pair of legs with a waist. It's like the SpongeBob when he explodes and it's just his legs. Turns into Employee 233. Oh, that could be, yeah, maybe. God, Employee 233 would be so, it'd be so funny if he just assumes your likeness. He becomes you. He sucks your eyeballs out and then becomes you. But I don't think we could do that. I do think that'd be creepy as fuck, though. You gotta, like, do, like, a shake him off with your mouse and shit. Yeah, the enemy AI... The enemies are definitely, I think, the biggest proponent of this game, for sure. It is also one of the hardest things to do, for me. But, hey, the only way to level up as a developer in certain things is to just do it. You could also have an enemy squish players. Oh yeah, we already have that on the docket. It's not in the list. It's gonna be the random bookcases in the library will fall over and crush the player, and then they turn into like a paper, and they'll like slowly move around as a piece of paper until they like reform. Kind of like Mario when he gets crushed by those things in Super Mario 64. Ah! I'm holding the door closed. This will be an actual gameplay mechanic. We're gonna make it so it's like they start slamming the door and making noises and shit. And then it'll slowly eat away stamina. Stamina. There's the werewolf doing his little walk. Doing his little walk. Walking around. He's got such a goofy walk, dude. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just to open the handle. Use the... Yeah. I wonder what he looks like now at nighttime, actually, now that I think about it. Because he looks pretty dark. And with the eyes... I'm very curious how he looks. Would be cool to have a monster that can control some of the electrodes in the train. I do want, like, a monster that their surroundings, they're like a little mini EMP. Like, everything goes out. Kind of want to take a little walk around this area again. Maybe try to shoot some hoops. Come on, come on. First try, let's go. I'm upset. And I'm hungry. Not a good combination. Should build a test dark room to spawn the werewolf and other monsters in. Yeah, that probably would be a good idea, huh? Yeah, those things would be good to do, huh? And it makes sense that we do this test with the full moon, because technically I think we'd only want the werewolf to spawn during a full moon. I think that makes the most sense. Please tell me he spawned in the right spot. Also, I think there's going to be 2 of them. Oh, shit. Yo, look at him. Look at him go! Ah! Uh-oh. I dodge? I don't dodge. Okay, whatever. I thought he was going to dive. You could have a shaft enemy that squishes the player, compressing them into a cube. A shaft enemy? What do you mean by shaft? Are they the shape of an air duct? Like what? Okay, let's try that again. This time not dying immediately. The werewolf is too powerful. There's no way of getting him around him right now. It's like if you get caught, you die, because he runs at the exact same speed as you do. At sprint speed. Werewolf. There wolf. Here wolf. I kind of want to see, what does this look like? Uh-oh, let me up. When, oh look, there's a second one. Ooh, he nearly got up here. He nearly did it. And he's stuck. How hard would it be to make the werewolf lean around corners to check for the players setting up ambush points? Dude, I don't know. I feel like I'd want to give that to a different monster. But that is a great idea. The werewolf should have a stalking-like AI, so you won't immediately attack a player, but instead messes with them and then attacks. That could be interesting. Could be very interesting. They got to figure out how to open the doors. I think they're struggling in the... hey, look at them! I'm going to increase time. See if we can get the electricity to go out over here. Let's get the power going out over here. Hey. Only problem is this dummy is stuck. Hey, doofus. Hello. These come to does the whole stalking AI thing really well. Yeah, that could be like a really big element for sure. He's kind of, he's a little creepy. He's not very creepy, but... What about the werewolf? It's definitely the eyes. The eyes help for sure. Good call. And him looking at us. Oh shit, dude. You should be able to leap out of there. You should be able to get out of the car. Get out of the car, man! Uh-oh. Oh! Sure. His jaw having physics. Is there supposed to be 2 werewolves? No. The enemies, do not despawn. We have to change that. Ow! Ow! Youch! Ow! Could have a blob type enemy that could slide under closed doors. I just don't want to copy Lethal Company too much because that sounds a lot like the slime monster. So the one that jumped off the train is slowly falling into nothingness. If there was one that fell, yes. Yeah. Nighttime works very well for the werewolf. Whoa. Laundromat. Laundromat, I think, is very well done because it's actually kind of creepy. We gotta fix his animation so it properly has the footsteps. Let's see, are there 2 times monsters? How did that... Okay. There are 2 times monsters. Where's the other werewolf? Is he on like... Is he in like a balcony somewhere? Where's the second werewolf? I'm looking for werewolf 2? Werewolf 2. Wolf 1? But werewolf 2. No, seriously, where's Wolf 2? I don't see him. Is he on the 2nd floor somewhere? I think the second werewolf spawned in somewhere and might have fallen off the map. You know, just like how this motherfucker's... his legs are dangling out of the machine. Is the werewolf dangling from somewhere that I just don't know about? Whatever. I feel like his walking animation could be slower. I feel like that might look creepier. I think the entire train probably is braking right now. Apparently not. That is kind of crazy. Really. Do I stream on Wednesdays? I do. I do. I wonder if we'll ever get a monster coming to the front of the train and seeing it on the camera. They don't roam as much as they used to. Whipping up the courage of the day for tomorrow. I think you enjoy it. Problem is they aren't animatronics, so they don't like to be on creepy game cameras. Oh shit. Is that Five Nights at Freddy's reference? I see, I see. Alright. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for dropping by. Dude, I'm like really sore. I gotta like chill out. I gotta eat something. I'm really hungry. So I'll see you guys on the flip side tomorrow. Good work today. More work tomorrow. We'll begin with section 1 as we always do. do some more planning for the Sue for Hire DLC. And then continue working on this. And I think the monsters are in a pretty good state where I feel like we could start doing the jump scare stuff and overall like just sound effects stuff and whatnot. I think that would be an interesting thing to start exploring. Where did I write Notepad 2? Make an effect or sound effect when you see a monster. Different levels of severity could be implemented for the type of scare. Briefly seeing them. Yeah, I think decreasing FOV when you're looking straight at a monster, I think would be awesome. It's like your eyes are like, you're like tunnel visioning on a monster. I think that could be really interesting. Your next question is, how do you do that? I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Cars that have fall pits, I think that'd be really fun. More monster behavior variety, definitely just something we have to do. It's going to take quite a while, but yeah. Things that can cause noise events to attract monsters. 100% would be great, I think. Like cameras that spot you. They have like little like cones, and if they spot you, it starts going. You know what I mean? Starts like going off and shit. If looking at monster, decrease FOV. Thank you, Einstein. You got it. You got it. Yeah, car alarms. A full-on car alarm goes off. Beep, 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 beep. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow in the next stream. Yeah. See you guys then. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you for dropping by. See you guys then. I don't know when I stream. I gotta go to the gym again tomorrow. So, might be a little bit later again. All right. Okay. Peace out.